guys, Az here at Shield K9, and I'm going to do a follow-up session to the one I did previously on how to train your Malinois puppy to do a fast down. So I'm going to show some of the progression with Dizzy. It's been about a week. So I'm going to kind of take you through where we've been and what we're doing now. So in the first episode, our focus was just on manufacturing that fast plots. And I'm using a lot of luring and a lot of help to kind of get the dog there. Plots. So now, as you can see, it's really good. Like the dog's hitting with both paws. That's the way I want to see it. You know, she kind of goes boom, both paws. She doesn't do that two-stage plots, and that's the really important thing. So now, what I can do is I can start removing some of the help. So when I do that, that's like maximum help. What I want to do now is I want to start fading some of the help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my movement less. Plots! So as you can see there, I'm kind of doing maybe about a third of what I was doing, where I was going all the way. Now I'm kind of going just a little bit of the way. Plots! Okay. Good. Now the other thing, people often ask me, well, my dog only goes for the movement, they don't go for the word. Well, this is a Malinois, so you don't have to worry too much about that. They kind of pick that up on their own. But if you've got something a little bit slower, then what you can do is this. You just give the command, plots. And if the dog doesn't go, then you just wait. And you give them like a couple seconds, and then you help them. The big thing that people do is they never get the dog to the point where they can just say, plots, and the dog goes. Right? And that's because they're constantly bailing the dog out with help too soon. Say plots, wait a couple seconds, and then help the dog. And after a while, they'll kind of put that little sequence together. It's called classical conditioning. Remember, Pavlov rang the bell, and then he fed the dog. Rang the bell, fed the dog. All you're doing is you're replacing the ball with a noise that comes out of your mouth. In this case, plots. So, once I've got a really good stationary plots, like what you can see that I have, what I start doing is I start getting the dog following my hands. That's all I do. And I just get her following my hand, just as you see here, okay? And then, what I do to progress it is I start adding the plots in motion. Plots! I don't know if that was out of angle. I'll do it a little bit farther back so you guys can see. Plots! So as you can see, I'm getting the dog following my hand, and then I'm giving the command and helping the dog again, just kind of like what I was doing when we were working on the stationary position. Now, it's so important, guys, that you really, especially at this age, you build the correct foundation to this behavior. I don't care if she holds a position, like I don't care how reliable it is, I just care how she gets there and teaching her the correct body mechanics. Because the body mechanics I put into her now will be with her for life. So this is why it's so important to do this properly from the beginning. Plots! So as you can see, I have a nice boom. The dog's really striking the ground. She's really plotting with authority. So now what I do is I just really start doing more and more of these. And just like in the previous level, when I want to make the dog kind of just go on command and not need this, then I'm just going to give the command. But she's not ready for that yet, so I'm not going to push her there. She can do it stationary, but right? But she can't do it yet in motion the way I want her to. So I'm going to keep working the muscle memory a little bit, and then after a while you're going to see I'm going to start moving to maybe a little bit of a lesser plots. So you can see there, I didn't help her all the way, just a little bit, and the dog really hit the ground, which is what I'm looking for.